Oh, Johnny Blackos.
Mr. McKenna?
Didn't you hear the buzzer?
Oh, he's only a few more loads and I'm finished.
It's quitting time. You make the natives nervous. Say, how long you been in this country, Johnny?
2 months, 18 days.
Better beat it before the union sticks me for overtime.
Yes, sir.
Why not try something easier?
Well, I have dictionary. You see, another month and I can read easy. How much this one? Big book.
Almanac of America.
Much information, yes?
Anything you could want to know.
Very valuable.
4 books, $1 apiece.
Oh, so little.
You want me to wrap them?
No, it's only a short walk. Here, $4.
Thank you.
I make bookcase myself.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I have room of my own. No pay. It's free for janitor. Thank you. I come back when I finish.
Make it sooner. Funny, I didn't see you come in.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a book.
It's just that I thought I locked the door.
Yeah, right here, I believe.
You looking for some special book, Mr.?
Boyne, B.O. Boyne, as in battle loved, you know.
Huh?
Yes, it should be here. It must be here.
I don't remember seeing you in here before.
A large book consisting of collected facts and statistics about, quite dusty, I believe.
The almanac?
You found it.
Just sold it.
Sold it. Oh, dear.
Young fellow, you must have passed him on the street.
Oh, dear. Sold it.
New brand?
Oh, dear. Anachronism.
I got stacks of almanacs on the back shelves. What year?
No, I'm afraid they wouldn't do. A young man, you say?
Yeah, a Polish boy.
Do you know his name, his coordinates, where he lives?
I never saw him before. A janitor somewhere in the neighborhood. You could ask around.
But I can only stay... is it 8 Chronos yet?
Huh?
Incorrect word. Is it 6 o'clock yet?
Almost.
Well, then I'm afraid I must leave.
Well, if I see the boy, I'll tell him you're looking for him. Mr. Boyd?
Excuse me.
Please make some noise when you walk up. I'm too old to be startled with no damage.
I am looking for a young man in the neighborhood.
Quitus Trailers.
Oh dear.
Visita mi
Something is
canal.
wrong.
I'm afraid I'm running out of time.
You sick? I'll get you some water.
And Swamp Fever wins it, going away by a head. Miss Galahad second, Digestion third, West Wind coming in fourth.
You go out again tonight?
You got the field to yourself, kid. There she is, Miss Covergirl in person.
Thanks, Red.
Hiya, sis.
Hi, you, Maureen.
Johnny.
Surprise? He came to fix the radiator in August.
Subway. That must be a mess.
You look great, sis.
Coming from you, that must mean you want something.
Well, as a matter of fact, I am a little short.
What's the matter? Aren't housewives buying peerless peelers anymore?
Well, something came up.
You mean something came in? Last?
Look, it's only for a day, sis. The Granger's tomorrow.
The what?
The Granger Handicap. It's the best tip I ever had. Look, I've got friends...
Red, when are you going to grow up? You look up to those small-time hoods like a kid tagging along after Buffalo Bill.
Hoods?
All right, sporting gentlemen. Well, let them stake you. Modeling isn't so easy. I want to toss my salary away.
Thanks. Well, if you two don't mind being alone, I've got a date.
With a pool cue, no doubt. That kind of date's going to do you a lot of good.
Who's talking?
Well, I have work.
Johnny,
Yes?
don't you have anything else to do with your evenings?
Oh, plenty time before night school.
I mean, aren't 2 jobs enough work for you without making more up here?
But you do so much for me.
Well, not really. I help you with your schoolwork a little.
Much more. When we talk, I learn about America. That's important.
Well, that's the trouble. We get to talking.
I'm sorry if it is boring.
Oh, it isn't.
No?
No. It's good to see a cheerful face after that rat race. Sometimes I think you're the only person I can laugh with anymore.
Yes.
But laughs are one thing, and life is another. I've made plans for mine.
He's sensible.
I'm making good money now and meeting the right kind of people.
And I'm wrong kind?
I can't afford to be sidetracked or involved.
You think it's danger?
Of course not. I just don't want to take any chances, that's all.
Ah, so is danger.
No, I just want you to understand.
Sure. Okay. I don't bother you.
Well, thank you, Johnny.
I don't talk. I just work on radiator, huh?
Leave the radiator alone. Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway. I'll be leaving here in a few days.
You move?
I always did intend to get a decent place after I started getting better modeling jobs.
We will not see each other.
It's a good thing, too. You shouldn't be so dependent on me.
There will be janitors wherever you go.
Not janitors like you, Johnny.
So it is me you run away from.
You? This is crazy. I'm not insane enough to fall in love with a janitor. I want to get out of places like this, not move down to the cellar. I'm sorry.
Why? It's true. So you want to marry a rich man?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I get rich.
Oh, sure. Just go out and earn it.
What good is anything unless you earn it?
Johnny, stop kidding yourself. Look at the strikes against you. You're foreign. You have no money, no family, no friends with influence.
But this is America. I don't need those things.
You might as well get used to the idea. You're going to be working in cellars and warehouses for the rest of your life. It'll just make you unhappy if you think it's going to be any different.
If a man works hard, improves himself, and is honest,
He may get to be foreman of that warehouse.
you are not as hard cooked as you like to sound.
Hard-boiled.
You see? How can I do without you?
No. No, you can't laugh me out of it this time. Here. And don't come back up here anymore. Johnny, try to forget about me. There's nothing in it for you. You'll meet a nice girl someday, and
I have.
you're wrong about that, too. I can't afford to be nice.
Tus trailers. Visita mi canal.
If it's about last night.
No, I didn't want to speak of that.
Oh?
It's about book.
Oh, not schoolwork now.
This I buy to read. Only $1. Almanac of America. Of course, there is some simple explanation.
Of what?
Almanac are dated years they come out, yes?
Yes.
Not 1997.
1997? Of course not. That's over 40 years from now. You've made a mistake.
Oh, no. Numbers are same in any language. I looked many times.
Then it must be a misprint. That's why you got it so cheap.
Misprint, I said there is simple explanation.
Of course.
But there are other things. Words I never see before.
There are hundreds of English words you've never seen before.
Pictures of things I never see.
An almanac of 1997. Johnny, I know you think America's the land of miracles, but this is too much. Just don't tell anyone about your book of the future.
Maureen, how you spell Granger handicap?
What? You're not going to start to bet on the races?
But no, I like to learn to spell new words. Please.
Well...
You print big, yes?
Are you sure you're not up to something?
You would worry? Thank you.
It's quite all right. Bye.
Goodbye. Granger. 1954, 55, 56. Potosi. P. O. Potosi.
Potosi? Where did you dig up that snail? Johnny, you're a friend of mine. I can't let you do this.
But he's in race today, yes?
Oh, in the back of it, yeah, sure.
And so much is true. He's not good horse?
He is terrible horse. Johnny, sit down. Look, if you want to lay a few bucks on a sure thing, let me put it on Village Idiot. He's a cinch.
But anything can happen in a horse race, yes?
Not in this one. To tell you the truth, it's a little taped. In fact, it's taped at all corners.
Then it is dishonest?
So why should we let the crooks get all the money? Now, how about it? Do I put some on the idiot?
No. I think on Potosi. We experiment, huh?
Experiment?
If it is right today, there will be other things.
What's it? Look, how did you pick this horse? You work out a system or something?
Oh, no.
Don't tell me you've got inside information.
I don't tell you yet. You would only laugh.
You know, I could almost believe you really had something. No.
But you make bet, yes? How much is smallest?
$10?
So much? Okay, for experiment. 5 for me and 5 for you.
Okay. 10 on Potosi.
That's right, Nick. Another 10 on the nose on Village Idiot. Yeah. Well, I got your 10 down, Red. You know, the boys have got a bundle riding on this one. It's a sure thing.
That's the way I figured. I'm not doing the kid any harm. He would have lost it on Potosi anyway. I warned him.
What's the form say about that dog?
The best he ever ran was 5th in a 6-horse race.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this, the 12th running of the $50,000 added Granger Handicap at 1.25 miles. It's a beautiful day for racing, and a crowd of some 48,000 racing fans are waiting the start of this, the feature race. The favorite is Village Idiot with Heck Talmage up. They're all in the gate. And they're off and running. Bantam on the rail, breaks on top. Medallion is second ahead.
Hey, aren't you going to watch it?
Why should I watch the picture? I know the story.
Cutting from the outside, 5th by 3/4. Speedy Ed is 6 by 2. Village Idiot on the rail is 7th. Enos Delight, Roy H. and Potosi. Into the clubhouse turn, it's Bantam Boy in front a half. Billy B second by 1. Speedy Ed third on the rail a half. Pamela Gal between horses, 4th a length. Enos Delight 5th ahead. Roy H., Village Idiot, and Potosi. Now, Bantam Boy in front by 2. Speedy Ed and Billy B head in head by 2.5. Pamela Gal 4th ahead. Medallion 5th by 1. Roy H., Village Idiot, and
Come
Potosi.
on, idiot.
In the back
When does he
turn,
make his
it's
move?
Bantam Boy
Oh,
a half.
relax.
Billy B
Well,
second
he ain't
ahead.
do yet.
Pamela Gal on the rail by 2. Medallion 5th by 1. And Village Idiot, the favorite on the outside, is making his move. Turning for home, it's still Bantam Boy ahead. Billy B second to half. Pamela Gal is third. And Village Idiot on the rail is driving hard, looking for racing room. Village Idiot now under the whip goes to the front. And from out of nowhere, here comes Potosi. It's Potosi on the outside, moving up fast, running over horses. It's Potosi and Village Idiot. It's Potosi and Village Idiot. It's Potosi.
What's going on here?
It's Potosi and Village Idiot. It's Potosi out in front and driving hard. It's Potosi going down to the wire. It's Potosi driving hard and winning it by half a length. And there you have it, racing fans. One of the most thrilling races it's ever been our pleasure to call. Potosi coming from dead last, getting up and winning it. It is indeed the upset of the day.
I don't
Village
get
Idiot
it.
was second, Billy B third,
I
and Bantam
just
Boy holding
don't
on
get
to
it.
in fourth. Well, the long shot
The boys
players
uptown
the
figured
whole
this
thing
one was in the
Potosi
bag.
will go home very happy today. Potosi is now being led to the winner's circle by his handlers, Mr. and Mrs. Hamilton Perkins, the owners of this upset horse, and his trainer, Jerry
Potosi.
Moore. Our
Who'd ever figure that goat to win?
Right. Well, that's the telecast of the Granger Handicap. We'll be
Hey,
back with you again next week for the running of the
This
feature race.
janitor friend of yours,
We return
what did
now
you say his
to the
name was?
studios.
Excuse me. You remember me?
I remember.
I was inquiring for a young man.
Ask Mrs. Cassidy down the block. A real chatterbox she is. You'll excuse me. Always close early on Tuesday. Always a pleasure to make the acquaintance
Tus
of a
trailers.
stranger.
Visita mi canal.
Red? Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't think you'd be home so soon.
What about the race?
Gee, I'm sorry.
Potosi lost, huh? So I make fool of myself.
Haven't you heard?
He won?
Yeah, but about your bet. You see, I couldn't get it down in time.
He won. Potosi, he win.
Gee, I'm sorry about you missing out on all that dough.
Then it's true. Unbelievable, but it's true.
Didn't you hear me, Johnny?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Fred.
Thanks. The guy's wacky.
Who is?
Your friend from over the waves. Lays a bet and doesn't care whether he collects.
Johnny bet on the races?
Yeah, sure, he picked Potosi to win. But how did he know?
Now listen, Red. You leave him alone, do you hear?
Oh, Sid.
I don't care if you want to be a slob all your life, but Johnny's different. He's sincere and serious. He wants to make something out of himself.
What's the matter with you, anyway? I didn't want his money. He shoved it on me. He asked me to make the bet. What's it to you, anyway?
That's right. What's it to me, anyway?
Potosi. That snail.
Page 1. Mr. Chester,
Sorry, son, we're not open for business.
please, I must know about Almanac. Where it came from.
I don't know, and I don't want to know. I just don't want any more of your friends coming around.
Friends?
Boyne, the guy that was looking for the book. Didn't he find you?
Nobody find me. What kind of man?
Well, he was nothing to look at. An odd little character in a white suit. Didn't look like he'd say boo to a field mouse. I only know he gave me the willies.
Was he foreigner like me?
He didn't have any accent, but there was something about him. He didn't belong here, that's for sure. Right out of this world.
Out of this world?
Oh, look, kid, there are plenty of bookstores in this town. Try another one, huh?
But, Mr.
Just don't
Chester...
steer any more of your buddies back here.
Just the same, something went wrong yesterday, and it wasn't any accident.
Yeah, but Johnny wouldn't know anything about it.
So what are you getting upset about? All I said was I wanted to talk to him. Oh, and batty, trying to figure this thing out.
It's beginner's luck, that's all.
There ain't no such thing.
Yeah, but Johnny wouldn't know anything about horse races. He's only been in the country 2 months. He's a janitor.
Excuse me. I couldn't help overhearing.
Who are you?
My name is Boyne. B.O. Boyne, as in Battle of. Did you mention a janitor in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
A young man, Polish?
Yeah, Johnny Vlachos.
What a relief. You mentioned horse racing. He hasn't been betting lately, has he?
Why?
Successful bets, unexpected?
Yeah.
Oh. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, mister?
I? Why, no, of course not.
Bill.
Oh, dear.
All right, mister, what's this all about?
It's of no interest to you, believe me, no interest at all.
Bill.
Oh, Arnie.
Now, you stay out of this. All right, mister. How come Potosi won that race? And how come your pal, the janitor, picked that goat to win it?
I don't know what you mean. That janitor, well, he has something that belongs to me, that's all.
Bill.
Oh, dear. We didn't count on this sort of violence.
Now there's going to be a lot more of it unless you start talking.
You're forcing me to do something that I'll regret.
Bill.
Please don't make me do it. I'll be reprimanded.
Hello? Oh, Red. What is it?
I
I won't be home to dinner, that's all.
You call up just to tell me that? Yes, I'm alone. Who is it?
Johnny!
Quitus
Just a minute,
Trailers.
Johnny.
Visita mi canal.
Johnny's there, huh? Oh, you kids have a nice evening.
He's there, huh? Will he stay long enough?
You couldn't blast him out with dynamite.
Great.
Look, Johnny's a nice guy.
Relax, will you? All we want to do is see if we can find whatever that Boeing was looking for. Come on.
It's very expensive, yes?
You could call it a business investment.
Big date?
Dinner, a theater, a nightclub.
Nice man?
Yes.
Rich man?
Yes.
Perhaps this is not the right time to ask. But there's only one question. Do you know Senator Robert A. Heffenkrist?
I've heard the name.
Is he sick?
How would I know?
Yes, it's difficult to know. Should I warn him? If it is not true, I make trouble for no reason. If it is true, what good?
What are you talking about?
Well, I tell you. But promise not to laugh too soon.
I promise.
See if you can get that thing open, will you?
You don't think that Boeing guy might be around here, do you?
Look, I told you to shut up about that guy, didn't I? I don't even want to think about it. Well, you go first.
Go ahead.
But why is this so important to you? So you read somewhere that Senator Heffenkrist died today.
But you see, as last night, I read that Senator Heffenkrist died today. And I buy book night before that, the almanac.
Oh, no.
I cannot understand much. In fact, I can understand practically nothing.
I'll say you misunderstood. Well, did he die today?
I buy paper on the way home. I see nothing.
Well, then.
But there is more. And the owner of the bookstore is frightened. He says little man in white suit is so strange.
Well, I'll admit you've got me curious. Johnny, you wouldn't be making all this up just to do that, would you?
Maureen.
All right, all right. I'll go look at your silly almanac. But just look at it, do you hear?
Sure. You never seen my room. It is first room I have to myself since I'm a little...
Come in.
You heard the man inside, both of you.
Don't try it. Come on in here.
What is it you want?
Who are you?
Wow. That's a pretty fancy date for a janitor, Johnny. Or were you planning on making some big dough?
I'm not rich. There is nothing to steal.
All right. Then we'll just ask you some questions. Now, why did you bet on that horse Potosi?
Why? Is against law?
Who's this little guy, Boyne?
Boy.
Yeah, the little creep that walks through walls.
He what?
Now, I'm asking the questions around here, and I want some right answers. Make him talk, Bill.
You're not going to get away with this, whoever you are.
Now, I told you to shut up. If your boyfriend gets stubborn, you're going to be next.
All right. I show you. You looked every place, but right place.
Operator, give me the police.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this program for an important news bulletin. The nation was shocked today at the death of Senator Robert A. Heffenkrist, who was struck down by a heart attack at his Washington home. The shock was greater because the senator was believed to be in excellent health. We now return you to our regularly scheduled program.
If anything had happened, the police would have heard, sis.
Oh, a fat lot of help they were. Does your friend have any underworld connections, Miss Donnelly? We'll file a report, Miss Donnelly.
Probably they're right. Those guys wouldn't really hurt Johnny. I don't think.
Well, how do you know? By the way, why did you call me tonight asking if Johnny was here? Johnny! Oh, are you hurt? Oh, darling. Oh, get the doctor.
I'll get old Doc Kester down the street.
Johnny? Johnny? What's wrong?
Your date did not come?
Of course he came. Who cares about that? What did they do to you?
I think it is what I do to them.
Oh, you fool. Well, at least you're safe. If anything had happened to you... Hey, wait a minute. There's nothing wrong with you.
It makes difference?
No. Well, that does it. I moved down to the cellar after all. Guess I never was supposed to be rich.
Why not? This is still America, and we have almanac.
Well, that book. Johnny, I don't know whether I'm standing on my feet or my hands. Senator Heffenkrist did die today. Nobody even knew he was ill.
You see?
Where is the almanac?
In Thetford Art Gallery, behind picture. Gardino's Woman with Roses.
About those men, won't they find it?
The last time I see them, they were being led away by 2 large policemen. Think of it. To know about future. Who could help being rich? It is not only the horse races, but the stock market. New inventions. Figures about population would tell you all about real estate. There is no end to it.
It's too good to be true. Oh, it can't be true. I wouldn't believe it if Mr. Boyne walked right through that wall.
Johnny Vlachos?
I am John Peter Vlachos.
My name is Boyne.
Well, come in, Mr. Boyne. We're glad to meet you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. May I sit down? It's been a tiring day.
Of course.
Thank you. Miss,
Donnelly.
Oh, Miss Donnelly. I've had quite a time locating you.
What is it you want?
Do you have the almanac you purchased a few days ago?
Yes.
I hope you haven't read it. It would be a
Titus
catastrophe.
Trailers. Visita
Oh,
mi
you see, I
canal.
don't read English very well, so...
Oh. And where is it now?
It's safe in the...
Johnny.
Oh, you don't think that I would try to pilfer it? No, that would not be allowed. I cannot obtain it by force or fraud. I must buy it for the price you paid.
$1?
Mr. Boyne, are you really trying to sell us this bill of goods? That is a genuine almanac of the year 1997?
Of course. We had hoped to get it back without anyone's learning, however.
And you're a man from 1997?
Yes.
Oh. Well, you look all right. Why aren't you wearing some kind of spacesuit or something?
Old librarians are conservative. I assure you I'm thought quite old-fashioned in my day.
Well, let's see. You must have come here by some kind of time travel.
Frightening at first, but now I rather like it.
How does it work?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Why not?
Tell me, my dear, how does one manufacture an atom bomb?
You see, Maureen? He has an answer for everything.
Just a minute. How old are you in 1997?
65 last Tuesday.
So you'd be 24 this year. Wouldn't it be a little embarrassing if the two of you bumped into each other?
Oh, no fear of that, no. I was working at the Pittsburgh Library that year. Yes, that was the summer I broke my arm. Cigarette?
No.
No, thank you.
Would you permit me?
Of course.
Maureen.
I don't care. It isn't true.
But we see it with our own eyes.
And I know a way to prove it.
Long distance.
Long distance? I'd like to put a call into Pittsburgh.
Ah, ingenious.
To a Mr. Boyne.
B.O. Boyne.
B.O. Boyne. I don't know the address.
2375 Chester Street.
2375 Chester Street.
My memory is really remarkable. But you mustn't tell me about me.
What's the matter?
It's ringing. Hello? Does a Mr. B.O. Boyne live there?
Why, yes.
He does? Well, I'm not sure if this is the same Mr. B.O. Boyne. Could you tell me how old he is?
He had his 24th birthday party last week. Why, he's a librarian. Would you like to speak to him? Mr. Boyne, telephone. He'll be down in a moment. And be careful of the hole in the rug.
Titus Trailers. Visita mi canal.
What is it? What happened?
Excuse me, I've got to hang up. A terrible accident has happened to Mr. Boyne. I think he's broken his arm.
It was my right arm.
So they sent you to buy the book back?
Oh, yes. They realized the seriousness of it at once. And it was my responsibility for losing it. Oh, you simply must believe me.
Maureen, I had to chase all over the neighborhood after Doc Kester. He'll be here in a few minutes.
Well, turn right around and head him off. We don't need him.
What goes on here?
You'll never believe it, brother dear. Mr. Boyne, it's no use you're trying to persuade us. Can't you see what it means to us?
Yes, a chance such as we've never dreamed.
But don't you see, it is wrong for anyone to disturb the balance between the present and the future. You must return that book without reading it. Why, you haven't had enough time to realize the possibilities. Why, you could amass more wealth than the world has ever known. Yes, you could control the world.
We wouldn't be so greedy.
That doesn't matter. The future depends upon the past. One small change in time changes everything.
Maybe things might change for the better.
Would you like to take that responsibility? Live with it? And for what?
For what? You just said with.
The world in your pocket, yes. Permit me, Miss Donnelly, but you are only repeating the dreams of childhood. You want wealth, yes, but only one through endeavor. Your own endeavor.
Why?
Well, why do you work? Why not steal, rob, burgle? No, Miss Donnelly, choose a more mature argument. You do not wish to steal success.
But it would be nice to know if one would be success.
Ah, you want reassurance. Well, have you no confidence in yourself? You are healthy, intelligent. Has Miss Donnelly no confidence in you?
What about security?
There is no such thing. Life is insecurity. You can find security only in death. You do not want security. You want courage. You know, there is in this country a legend of pioneer forefathers from whom you are supposed to inherit courage in the face of great odds. Ethan Allen, Daniel Boone, Abraham Lincoln.
Now he's doing it.
And where is the courage in you? The unknown terrifies you. Danger does not inspire you to fight. Instead, it makes you want to reach for the reassurance in the book. May I ask you something? Do you cheat at Solhand?
At what?
A card game. In my youth, it was called...
Solitaire?
Solitaire, yes. Do you cheat at solitaire?
Occasionally.
Do you enjoy games won by cheating?
No, not much.
They are thisny, yes, boring. They are tiresome, pointless. You wish you had won honestly.
I suppose so.
And you will suppose so after you have looked in that book. Through all your pointless life, you will wish you had played honestly. $1. You have only to tell me where the book is.
He's right, of course.
Johnny, please don't tell him. The world can take care of itself. Think about us.
We can have a good life.
Oh, sure. The land of opportunity. Oh, it won't work. This is our only chance.
A while ago, you were willing.
But we didn't have a chance a while ago. It's different now. I thought you loved me.
So much.
I thought you wanted to marry me.
So it's like that.
Yes. It's like that.
I'm sorry, Mr. Boyne. Maureen knows where it is hidden.
Johnny? Where are you going? You said you loved me. He's crazy. He's gone crazy.
He's unhappy. He's found out the girl he loves is not the girl he would like her to be. I know. Once long ago...
He'll come back. He'll think it over and come back.
Will he?
Well, I can live without him. I don't have to care what he thinks about me.
Do you care what you think about yourself?
The Tedford Art Gallery, behind a painting by Gordino. Woman with Roses.
Oh, Miss Donnelly. Your dollar.
Oh, Johnny. Well, I told him. You were waiting.
Uh-huh. You see, I'm not always so dumb about people as you think. So you give it all away, yes?
Well, at least I got your dollar back. No, I didn't. Look.
1997. Maureen. It is my name. My signature, John Peter Vlachos.
Secretary of the Treasury. Secretary of the Treasury?
You know, I think I signed up for that arithmetic class at night school.
I'm sorry if I startled
Titus
you.
Trailers,
That's
visita
quite
mi
all right.
canal.
It's just that it seems sort of spooky in here.
Yes, I suppose it does.
Well, of course, we don't believe in ghosts or anything like that.
No?
No. Do you?
Why, certainly.